the national team. I think number 10s are like the brain of every team. You know, I mean, in football, you know, number 10s are supposed to be the playmaker. You know, and for me, it has always been like that. Of course, now in modern football, you can see different kind of players wearing number 10, but originally, you know, number 10s are like the playmakers of the team. They named me twice. JJ is in my passport now, but it's originally my senior brother's name. He played football as well, but yeah, maybe I took the name to another level, you know. But it was a way of because his name is James Jr. and to identify me as his brother when I started playing, he said, "Oh, Austin JJ, Augustine JJ's brother," you know, and then later on, it was like, it's easier to call me JJ than Augustine Azoka. And of course, I adopted the name. So I'm into business now. And of course, I do a lot of ambassadorial work because for me, I have to stay with football no matter what I decide to do. You know, football must be part of my profession, so I use that ambassadorial work in a way to give back or in a way to stay in touch with football.
Okay, I said I appreciate that.
Youths, and also create awareness of what can be achieved in Africa, but through football. Football is just a tool that we are trying to use to create attention, to create awareness. But this is beyond football. You know, this is making an impact or changing lives. It's life-changing opportunity, and especially for African kids. You know, it's an opportunity for them to dream or to keep their dreams alive. You know, and it's not just for one nation. We have to start from somewhere, and luckily for us, we're starting from Rwanda. I have been to Rwanda myself, and I can tell you that after visiting Rwanda, I was proud as an African to see how things work in Rwanda. It's something that we should emulate. You know, and that's me speaking as a Nigerian. So, the other one is, your second question is, they don't want their children to play football because of people like you. Because of pressure, because of expectation. And you don't want your child not to meet up to that expectation, because especially when you set the bar so high for him to follow suit. So you try to protect him, you try to make him understand that there are also other ways of surviving or other jobs that he can do. But it's amazing. I mean, as a father, if you can have your child to follow your part, you know, to be a role model for your son or daughter, you know. But it happens that most exceptional players, they don't give birth to exceptional talented players as well. So yeah, I think it's something that nature takes control of. You know, you don't determine what your child will be. You can only guide him or guide her. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, you have to let him or let her pursue his or her own career, his or her own future. What I know about Tanzania is that you guys are football nation. You're very passionate about your football. and locally you've built a strong fan base. You know, what surprises me is that you've not managed to export a lot of players to play in a more competitive league. You know, and I remember following your national team when my brother was your coach that qualified you for the Nations Cup. But I would say that I didn't see the next project after that. I didn't see the next step, and that's me being honest, you know, and this is maybe sometimes the continent's problem, you know. It is that the leagues that are competitive locally doesn't really produce enough players to go and represent the continent out there in Europe, where the standard is high, where they play the best football in the world. You know, that urge to go and challenge themselves is not there because they are comfortable at home. They're being seen as heroes at home. So I would love to see Tanzanian players playing in the Premier League in Serie A, because what that does is it raises the level, the bar for the national team, you know, because I'm speaking from experience. When I was playing for the national team, what made us strong was our collective ideas, you know, our collective experiences playing in top divisions in Europe. You know, that made us look strong when we come to play for our nation, and I think this is what should be looked into here.